Here is the state news on GBC. My name is Titilope Awobajo. First, the major items. Government reassures of support for the judiciary towards ensuring just and free society, just as it is stating commitment to promoting cooperation with China. Reports speak of large turnout of pupils as schools resume. Government believes that the judiciary as a cornerstone that safeguards the rights and freedom of the citizenry must be strengthened. It has therefore expressed continued support for the judiciary as well as the legislature towards promoting a just, free and egalitarian society. Governor Dapo Abiodun gave the assurance this Tuesday at the special mosque service ushering in the 2024-2025 legal year held at the Central Mosque, Kobiti Abeokuta, represented by his deputy, Engineer Noimot Yedili. Governor Abiodun commended the state judiciary for playing key roles in upholding the rule of law, adding that there is a symbiosis between the law and justice, pointing out that although the unprecedented challenges currently facing Nigeria have indeed tested the nation's institutions and commitment to justice, Governor Abiodun said the judiciary has since remained fair and independent, emphasizing that the hope of the common man and the judiciary must be kept alive. Congratulating the Chief Judge, Justice Mosumola Dikbeolu, and the entire state judiciary on the commencement of another legal year, Governor Abiodun acknowledged the critical roles of the judiciary to the success of the building a future together agenda of the current administration. In from the lens of the Holy Quran, the Osun State INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner, Dr. Motiu Angoke, noted that hardship is an integral part of the Islamic faith, reminding Muslims to seek solution to every problem only from Allah and always maintain their rightful place in Him. Dr. Angoke, who emphasized that no human being is free from afflictions, called on Nigerians to believe that there will be a way out of the current socio-economic challenges confronting the country. In a related development, the 10th edition of Emmanuel Shoremi Foundation 1981 Interactive Forum holds on Thursday at Amazing Grace Event Center, Adigbe, GRA, Abeokuta at 10 a.m. A statement by the organizer says the theme for this year's Interactive Forum, Business in Law, Ethics of the Profession, and the Business of the Law, adding that it will feature members of the judiciary, legal academia, and general public for the purpose of the development of legal practice and bringing it to the understanding of the people. The current administration is committed to fostering cooperation and understanding with the People's Republic of China for the socio-economic advancement of the state. The governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, stated this on Monday at the 75th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China, held in Victoria Island, Lagos. Represented by his deputy, Engineer Noimot Yedili, the governor described China as an economic and technological giant with great influence on countries across the globe, noting that the state is a beneficiary of China's technology in terms of infrastructure, agriculture, among others. Governor Abiodun submitted that Beijing's journey to becoming a major global leader 75 years after is worthy of note. Others who spoke at the event, including the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, represented by his deputy, Dr. Bafem Hamzat, and the chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Nigeria-China relations, infrastructural development, noting that China has created new frontiers of innovation across the world. The Onimeko of Imeko land, Oba Benjamin Olabi Olanite, has expressed family, friends, and associates who contributed towards making his 10th coronation anniversary a success. Oba Olanite said he was overwhelmed by the turnout of people from within and outside Nigeria who came to rejoice with him, saying their financial and moral support had not gone unnoticed. He, however, solicited more support for him to do more for the people, adding that all hands must be on deck for Imeko and Ketuland in general to achieve socio-economic feats. Oba Olanite urged well-to-do individuals in the area to ensure that the youths are fully employed as future leaders by establishing industries and manufacturing companies, saying the task of development is a collective responsibility. Them oriented programs in the front burner, even as he upholds the culture and tradition of Ketu land as a whole. In another development, the newly installed Olu of Orilemo, Oba Ruben Shogalu, has been described as a God-fearing and leader par excellence. The Bishop of African Church, Igori Missionary Diocese, the Right Reverend Samuel Ojo, made the remarks in a statement issued on behalf of the Vice Lay President and the entire members of the Church on the installation of the monarch by the Alake and paramount ruler of Igbaland, Obadido Tungbadebo. He expressed optimism of unprecedented developmental reign for Orile as the monarch is a man of pedigree with track records. According to him, Oba Shagalu is a devoted member of the African Church, Christ Cathedral, Igore, who has been a strong pillar for many Christian societies, saying he is a philanthropist par excellence, while wishing the new monarch an impact GBC 90.5 FM. The usual hustling and bustling associated with school resumption returned to the streets of Abeokuta this Tuesday as schools across the state reopened for a new academic year. As early as 7 a.m., school children were already on their ways to school with the new students carrying their chairs and lockers. A taxi driver, Mr. Lani Kasim, said commercial cab operators were the most delighted about the school resumption, stating that business had been dull for the 7 weeks that schools went on vacation. It was, however, observed that some old students were absent as schools welcomed new students, with many attributing the development to change of schools effected by some parents to cut down on taxi fares. Elsewhere, old and new students in Shagamu, Ijebu-Ode, and Okun Waterside local governments are in high spirits this Tuesday as new academic year begins. OGBC correspondent Adiola Olagunju reports that almost all the streets across Shagamu Township are full of life this morning as parents and their children were jostling to board tricycles and motorcycles to get to their different schools after a long holiday. Some parents, when interviewed, said they left home early as this is a new session and will need to enroll their children as new pupils in the school. At Methodist Comprehensive Secondary School Senior, the new principal, Mrs. Eniton Deliojo, said that teachers were fully prepared to impart knowledge into the students this academic session. Also at Macon High School Senior, Shagamu, a new principal, Mrs. Folashade Oyemade, said enrollment for new and returning students commenced immediately. I reported that the turnout of students at Molikwa High School, Ijebu-Ode Junior and Senior, as well as Ibiade Comprehensive Senior High School, were impressive. Similarly, it was a colorful Tuesday in the Yewa axis as pupils and students of public and private primary and secondary schools in different uniforms trooped out en masse ready for the new academic year despite the increase in fares. OGBC correspondent in Elaro, Issa Lukman, observed that many of the schools engaged the students in the cleaning of school compounds before the commencement of classes. Some expressed delight that the long holiday gave them time to relax and prepare a new session. Some of the schools visited included Anglican Grammar School, Orono High School, UAMC Eleja Primary School, and Itulu School. In a related development, the Clermont Group of Schools, Olumori Abeokuta, welcomes its students and staff back to the school after a long vacation. According to a statement by the proprietor of the school, Elder Emo Fadairo, the management of the school encouraged all students to pay attention to their teachers and the school authorities. Elder Fadairo in the statement also advised the students to remain happy as activities academic session have commenced, just as a prayed to God to continue to provide for the parents in fulfilling their financial obligations. The temples of justice are places of refuge for the deprived. Let your words and deeds uphold the dignity of the judiciary. To end the state news, another look at the major service to usher in the 2024-2025 legal year at the Central Mosque, Kobita Beokuta. The Governor, Prince Kapo Abiodun, reassured of support for the judiciary towards ensuring a just, free, and egalitarian society. During the 75th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China in Lagos on Monday, Governor Dapo Abiodun, represented by his deputy, Engineer Noimo Talako Yudili, stated government's commitment to promoting for the Sussex Schools 2025 academic was edited by Chris Obu and broadcast from Abeokuta. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at www.okunradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Okun Radio Abeokuta and on X handle at OGBC 905.